We're back in Denver. A look at the standings after the first rotation. No change in the top two. Atler and Powell still lead the way. You're looking at names you're not familiar with. These championships considered the most wide open ever. So Vanessa Atler, after a great start on the beam, set for the floor.
Oh, Dan, a fantastic beam set. She can breathe easy now. Floor is a dynamite event for Vanessa. She's got 2 new tumbling passes. This is a great exercise.
Up here, a new one, and also her trickiest in the exercise.
Another good routine. And how many 15-year-olds do you know that have to try to create pressure knowing that she can't make the World Championship team? She says, maybe I was a little relaxed early in this meet. Now Dominique ready for the vault, an apparatus she's concerned with.
Very concerned with, Dan. You know, she didn't even practice vault after the Olympic Games for 6 months. She's gone back to 2 very simple vaults for that reason. She has had very little training time.
Oh, big step on the landing there. You know, Dominique has chosen to do low difficulty vaults, so the landing is so critical. Look at this. Dominique Moceanu setting the board. That is a sight we never would have seen in the past. Her longtime coach, Bella Caroli, not in the picture anymore.
And another high score for Atler. Follows up the great beam with a nice floor. And she seems to be strengthening her lead. Now the second vault for Moceanu. Well,
in order for her to capitalize on the maximum score, she has to stick the landing, as Tim said, because this second vault is only out of a 9.5.
Oh, well, you know, maybe a little bit better than the last one, but you still see that 2.5 to 3 feet slide or hop backwards after the landing. A good vault in the air, the object, get as much speed as you can down the runway. As you hit the horse, need to be as tight as possible, rebound your body up in the air. She's got good form. The only thing she doesn't quite do is prepare herself well enough. Arms aren't ready to land, and because of that, she takes that hop back.
Moceanu moved from 12th to 9th after the first rotation and trying to inch up again after the vault average score there. The only member of the gold medal team last year in Atlanta competing in these championships. And here's another new face, 16-year-old Kristen Maloney. She slipped to 7th after a poor bar routine in her first rotation tonight.
A huge disappointment for Kristen and her coaches. She was expected to challenge for this title, but the same mistake as in yesterday's competition on a release, just couldn't hang on.
And now she has the nerve-wracking beam to deal with. And there you see the low bar score.
And she has a lot to deal with in this beam routine, Dan. It is loaded with difficulty. Starts from a 10.0. She does every trick in the book. She cannot let up. Not even from the start. Nice beginning.
You're hearing music from a floor exercise routine from another competitor going on simultaneously.
Big combination right here. A little wobble. It's worth about 6/10 of bonus. She's solid. This is the type of exercise that will score very well internationally. That's what the judges are looking for in today's new code, variety.
That solid routine should move Kristen Maloney back up in the standings, like Powell, participating in the Olympic trials last year, but unsuccessful.
As Elfie said, this routine jam-packed. This is the end of a combination that was worth 0.6 of a point. Actually really didn't get very good support on her hands. That's got to smart a little bit when you do it that way.
Good score for Maloney on the beam. And she will move up. This is 15-year-old Jamie Dantzscher who's making a move tonight after a fine beam routine. She's considered an up-and-comer like her teammate Vanessa Atler. She's too young to make the world team event. If she does finish in the top 6, she's moved from 8th to 4th after the first rotation.
You know, Dan, her coach, Steve Rybecki, said he would hope only that she would just show everyone just how well she could compete. He says she's awesome in practice, but can't put it together in competition. But thus far, she's had 2 very strong events.
Hugs from Beth and Steve Rybecki, the same coaches who tutor Atler.
And this tumbling in this exercise, just absolutely wonderful. This, her finish, a triple twist at the end of a routine. So difficult to get this all the way around. She does it easily. Very nicely done.
And another good score for Dantzscher. That should move her further up in the standings. And she told us earlier that she would be sending a special message to a friend back home, and there it is. Well, as the pressure continues to build in these championships, so does the drama. And we've seen Christy Powell throughout the evening almost visualizing